Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. I want to share something that is absolutely life-changing, especially if you're over the age of 60. Many people don't realize how quickly we start losing muscle mass as we age, a condition called sarcopenia. This loss of muscle doesn't just make us weaker. It leads to poor balance, slower metabolism, joint problems, and yes, a much higher risk of falls and injuries. But the good news is there's something you can do about it. Now listen closely, muscle loss is not a natural part of aging that you just have to accept. You can reverse it, and one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do is start your day with the right fuel. I'm talking about adding one powerful food to your breakfast that can literally help rebuild your muscle, improve your strength, and give you energy throughout the day. What is this food? This is none other than Greek yogurt. I want to talk about something that affects millions of people as they age, but most don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. I'm talking about muscle loss, what we call sarcopenia. Now you may have noticed that when you were younger, you could lift more, run faster, bounce back from exercise, and feel strong in your body. But as the years go by, after 40, after 50, and especially after 60, the body begins to lose muscle at a much faster rate. And if we don't do something about it, that loss of muscle will continue year after year, stealing away our energy, our independence, and our quality of life. But here's the good news, and I really want you to listen carefully. Muscle loss is not something you just have to accept. You are not doomed to become weaker, slower, or frailer just because of your age. Science has shown us again and again that sarcopenia is not only preventable, but it's also reversible. That's right. With the right nutrition, the right lifestyle, and the right daily choices, you can build muscle, protect your strength, and keep your body youthful, vibrant, and strong no matter your age. Think about it for a moment. What happens when you lose muscle? Well, your metabolism slows down. That means your body burns fewer calories, and that often leads to unwanted weight gain, belly fat, and higher risk of diabetes. Your joints start to feel more pressure because your muscles aren't there to support them. Your posture begins to slump. Your balance isn't as good as it used to be. And suddenly a simple fall, something you might have brushed off in your 30s or 40s, can become a serious injury in your 60s or 70s. And worst of all, you lose confidence in your body. You begin to second guess yourself. Can I carry this bag of groceries? Can I climb these stairs? Can I get down on the floor to play with my grandkids? My friends, this is not how life is supposed to be. The body is an amazing healing machine. It was designed to adapt. When you feed your muscles with the right nutrients, when you move your body consistently, and when you challenge your muscles just a little each day, your body responds even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. There are people who start strength training in their 70s and 80s and build more muscle than they had in decades. Why? Because the body is always ready to repair and grow when you give it what it needs. Now let me share something very important. After the age of 60, the rate of muscle loss can accelerate to as much as 3–5% per decade if you're not proactive. That may not sound like a lot, but think about it. If you lose just a few pounds of muscle, your ability to stay strong, balanced, and active can decline dramatically. And here's the kicker. Most of that muscle isn't lost because of aging itself. It's lost because of lifestyle. Too much sitting, not enough protein, skipping meals, not challenging the muscles. So this is not about getting older. This is about how you live your life. I tell my patients and my followers all the time, strength is life. Muscle is life. Without it, you don't just lose power in your arms and legs, you lose the ability to enjoy the things you love. You lose the energy to travel, to garden, to play, to dance, to laugh with your family. But with muscle, with strength, everything changes. You walk taller, you breathe better. Your heart pumps stronger, your blood sugar stays balanced, your bones stay protected, and most importantly, you feel confident in your body again. Now here's something you need to remember. The world often tells seniors, just slow down, just take it easy, and I'm here to tell you the exact opposite. Don't slow down, wake your body up. Don't let fear or age stop you from living. Your body is craving movement, craving protein, craving nutrients that build muscle. When you respond to that craving, when you nourish your body and move it daily, you will see incredible changes. I want you to imagine this. Imagine two people, both 65 years old. One continues with the typical breakfast, toast, coffee, maybe a muffin, very little protein. They sit for most of the day. They avoid lifting things because they think they're too old. Over time, they get weaker, their bones thinner, their energy lower. Now imagine the other person, they say, I'm not accepting this. I'm going to fight for my health. They start eating protein-rich breakfasts. They add some movement into their daily routine. They challenge their muscles with simple resistance exercises. Who do you think will be stronger at 70? Who will walk with energy at 75? Who will be dancing, playing, laughing, and enjoying life at 80? That choice is in your hands right now. My friends, the message is simple. Muscle loss after 60 is common, but it is not your destiny. You are not powerless. You can choose to fight back, to nourish your body, to protect your muscles, and to reverse sarcopenia. Every time you pick up a healthy food, every time you move your body, every time you give your muscles what they need, you're not just building strength, you're building freedom. Freedom to live the life you want without limitation. So please, don't ever believe that it's too late. Don't ever think you're too old. You have the power right now, today, to protect your body, to rebuild your strength, and to live with vitality. And I promise you, if you commit to this, your future self will thank you 1,000 times over. Let's talk about one of the most powerful, simple, affordable foods you can add to your diet right now to protect your health, reverse muscle loss, and bring new energy into your life. I'm talking about Greek yogurt. Now you might be thinking, how can something so simple have such a big impact? But when you understand what's inside this food and how your body uses it, you'll realize why I call it a powerhouse for anyone over 60 or really anyone at any age who wants to feel stronger, healthier, and more vibrant. First, let's talk about protein. Protein is the foundation of your muscles. It's the building block that your body needs every single day to repair and rebuild tissue. When you're young, your body is very efficient at using protein. But as you age, your body becomes less efficient. That means the same amount of protein that worked for you when you were the 25th of May not be enough when you're 65. That's why so many older adults experience muscle loss, even if they're eating what they think is a normal diet. Now here's the beauty of Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt has been strained to remove much of the liquid whey, and that process concentrates the protein. A single cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt can give you 15 to 20 grams of high quality protein, and not just any protein. We're talking about complete protein containing all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and maintain muscle. This is the type of protein your muscles are craving, especially first thing in the morning when your body has been fasting overnight. Let me explain why breakfast is so important. After you've been asleep for 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours, your body is in a catabolic state, meaning it's breaking down tissue for energy. If you skip protein in the morning, that process continues and your muscles suffer. But if you start your day with Greek yogurt, you flip that switch from breakdown to build up. You tell your body, here's the fuel you need, here are the amino acids, now let's get stronger. That's why I emphasize starting your morning with protein. It sets the tone for the entire day. But protein isn't the only gift that Greek yogurt gives you. It's also rich in calcium. We all know calcium is important for strong bones, and as we age, bone density naturally decreases. Weak bones plus weak muscles equals a much higher risk of fractures and falls. But when you combine protein and calcium in the same food, you're supporting both your muscles and your bones at the same time. That's synergy. That's nature working in your favor. Greek yogurt is also loaded with probiotics. These are the good bacteria that keep your gut healthy. And let me tell you something, if your gut isn't healthy, nothing in your body works the way it should. A healthy gut means better digestion, better nutrient absorption, stronger immunity, and even a better mood. Scientists are now calling the gut the second brain because of how much it influences your mental health and your overall vitality. So when you're eating Greek yogurt, you're not just feeding your muscles and bones, you're feeding your gut too. Another amazing nutrient in Greek yogurt is potassium. Potassium helps balance out the effects of sodium in your diet, keeping your blood pressure under control and your heart healthy. Many people over 60 are on blood pressure medication, but simple dietary changes like eating potassium-rich foods can make a huge difference. Your muscles, including your heart, need potassium to contract properly. Without it, you experience weakness, cramps, and even heart rhythm problems. Greek yogurt delivers that potassium in a natural, delicious form. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Dr. Mandell, I'm lactose intolerant. I can't handle dairy. Here's the good news. Greek yogurt has much less lactose than regular milk because of the straining process. Many people who can't tolerate milk or ice cream can eat Greek yogurt without a problem. And if you're still sensitive, there are lactose-free options out there. The point is, don't let that stop you from reaping these benefits. Here's another thing I love about Greek yogurt. It's versatile. You can make it sweet or savory. Add berries, chia seeds, flax seeds, or a sprinkle of cinnamon, and you have a superfood breakfast that fights inflammation, balances blood sugar, and fuels your muscles. Or mix it with cucumbers, herbs, and olive oil, and you have a savory dip packed with protein and probiotics. You can use it as a healthier substitute for sour cream, mayonnaise, or even cream in recipes. This is not just a food, it's a foundation you can build countless healthy meals upon. And let me share something important. Too many people in their 60s and beyond are starting their mornings with coffee and toast, maybe a muffin, maybe a bagel. Those foods are almost entirely carbohydrates with little to no protein. That's why so many feel tired, weak, and hungry just a couple of hours later. When you replace that low-nutrient breakfast with a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with some seeds and fruit, you feel satisfied, energized, and ready to take on the day. That's the power of protein and balanced nutrition. Now imagine doing this not just once, but every morning. Imagine making this a habit. Over the weeks and months, your muscles begin to respond. Your energy rises, your digestion improves, your bones stay stronger, your blood pressure stabilizes, and your confidence in your body grows. This isn't a miracle pill. This isn't a gimmick. This is simply giving your body what it needs consistently and allowing the amazing healing power of nature to do the rest. So here's my challenge to you. Starting tomorrow, add 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt to your breakfast. Make it your foundation. Dress it up with whatever healthy toppings you like, but make that your go-to protein source in the morning. Do this for 30 days and pay attention to how your body feels. You'll notice the difference in your strength, in your energy, in your overall vitality. Remember, my friends, health is not complicated. It's about simple, consistent choices that add up over time. Greek yogurt may seem like just another food, but in reality, it's a tool, a medicine, a way to rebuild your body from the inside out, protect your muscles, fuel your bones, heal your gut, and energize your heart. That's the power inside this one simple, powerful food. I want to share something that is often overlooked, but is absolutely life-changing, especially as you age. I'm talking about the importance of starting your morning with protein. Now, many people wake up and rush to the coffee pot, grab a slice of toast, maybe a bagel, maybe some cereal, and they think they've had breakfast. But here's the problem. That kind of breakfast is mostly sugar and refined carbs, and it sets your body up for fatigue, cravings, and muscle loss throughout the day. If you are over 60, your body simply cannot afford to miss the opportunity to fuel itself with protein in the morning. This one change, prioritizing protein at breakfast, can literally help you reverse muscle loss, boost your metabolism, and protect your long-term health. Let's break it down. When you sleep at night, your body is in what we call a catabolic state. That means it's breaking down tissues, including muscle, to keep you alive while you're not eating. It's normal, it's natural, but the moment you wake up, your body is ready for fuel. If you don't give it protein at that critical time, it continues breaking down muscle for energy over weeks, months, and years. That leads to sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that robs so many people of their strength, balance, and independence. But if you supply your body with protein in the morning, you flip the switch from muscle breakdown to muscle building. You send a clear signal, I have the nutrients I need, let's repair, let's rebuild, let's grow stronger. Protein is made of amino acids, and those amino acids are like the construction workers for your body. Without them, your muscles can't rebuild after daily wear and tear. And here's the key. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at using protein. That means the 10 grams of protein you ate at breakfast when you were 25 won't cut it when you're 65. You need more, not less. Studies show that older adults should aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein in the morning to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body actually builds muscle. Think about that. If you start your morning with nothing but carbs, your body misses that critical opportunity. You might feel full for an hour, but soon your blood sugar crashes, your energy plummets, and you're reaching for another snack. On the other hand, when you eat protein at breakfast, your blood sugar stabilizes, your energy lasts longer, and your appetite stays in control. Protein keeps you full and satisfied, which means you're less likely to overeat later in the day. Now let me give you an example. Let's say you wake up and you have a plain bagel with some jam. That's maybe 50 grams of carbohydrates, but almost no protein. Your blood sugar spikes, insulin floods your system, and within 2 hours, you're hungry again. Compare that to a breakfast of Greek yogurt with chia seeds and some berries. That's 20 grams of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Your body gets amino acids for muscle repair, probiotics for gut health, and antioxidants for cellular protection. Which breakfast do you think sets you up for success? The difference is night and day. And it's not just about muscle. Protein in the morning also helps protect your bones. Many older adults are concerned about osteoporosis, and rightfully so. But here's the connection most people miss. Strong muscles protect weak bones. When your muscles are strong, they take pressure off your joints and bones, reducing your risk of fractures. And because protein also carries calcium into your bones, you're protecting your skeletal system in 2 ways. Another thing I want to stress is how protein in the morning affects your metabolism. Your body burns more calories digesting protein than it does digesting carbs or fats. This is called the thermic effect of food. That means if you eat a protein-rich breakfast, your metabolism is higher for the rest of the day. And for older adults who may struggle with slower metabolism and weight gain, that is a game changer. You're literally training your body to burn more calories simply by choosing protein first. Now I know some of you might say, but Dr. Mandell, I don't have time to make a protein-packed breakfast in the morning. My friends, this doesn't have to be complicated. A cup of Greek yogurt, a protein smoothie with whey or plant-based powder, a couple hard-boiled eggs, or even cottage cheese with fruit. These are simple, quick options that take less time than brewing a pot of coffee. The key is to make protein the star of your breakfast, not an afterthought. And here's something else to think about. Your body can only use so much protein at a time. If you skip protein at breakfast and then try to load up at dinner, you're missing out. Spreading your protein intake evenly throughout the day is far more effective for building and preserving muscle. So those 20 to 30 grams in the morning are crucial. They give your body a steady stream of amino acids to work with instead of starving your muscles for half the day. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine 2 people, both in their mid-60s. One has a carb-heavy breakfast every day, toast, cereal, maybe a muffin. The other prioritizes protein, Greek yogurt, eggs, or a protein shake. Fast forward 5 years. The first person is weaker, has gained belly fat, struggles with energy, and may already be dealing with joint pain or falls. The second person is stronger, leaner, has steady energy, and feels confident in their body. The difference isn't genetics. It isn't luck. It's daily choices, starting with that morning meal. So here's my challenge. For the next 30 days, make protein your top priority at breakfast. Aim for 20 to 30 grams. Notice how your body feels. Pay attention to your energy, your appetite, your strength. I promise you, you will feel the difference. And once you feel it, you'll never want to go back. My friends, your health is your greatest wealth. Every small decision adds up. Don't waste another morning fueling your body with empty calories. Give it what it craves. Give it protein. Start your day right, and you set yourself up for strength, vitality, and longevity. I want to share something very powerful with you today. We've already talked about the importance of protein and how foods like Greek yogurt can help reverse muscle loss, strengthen bones, and energize your body. But now let's take it a step further. Because if you want to supercharge your health, if you want to give your body not just protein, but also the tools to fight inflammation, protect your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and improve your digestion, then you need to enhance that Greek yogurt with a few simple, natural superfoods. And the best part is, these foods are inexpensive, easy to add, and they transform an ordinary bowl of yogurt into a healing medicine for your body. Let's start with chia seeds. My friends, these tiny little seeds may not look like much, but they are packed with nutrition. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 CAs are essential for reducing inflammation in the body, protecting your brain, and supporting heart health. They also improve muscle recovery and joint mobility, something that becomes more and more important as we age. Chia seeds are also loaded with fiber, which helps regulate digestion, balance blood sugar, and keep you full for longer. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds added to your Greek yogurt can make a huge difference in your energy and your health. And when chia seeds absorb liquid, they expand and form a gel-like consistency, which slows digestion and helps keep your blood sugar steady for hours. That's fuel your muscles can use without the crashes. Now let's talk about flax seeds. Flax seeds are another powerful seed that can work wonders for your body. Like chia, flax seeds are high in omega-3C, particularly ALA, which is a plant-based form of this essential fatty acid. Flax seeds are also one of the best sources of lignans, natural plant compounds that act as antioxidants and have been shown to support hormonal balance and even reduce the risk of certain cancers. When you grind flax seeds and add them to your Greek yogurt, you're giving your body fiber, omega-3C, antioxidants, and plant compounds that support your gut, your hormones, and your heart. This is especially important as we age because inflammation, oxidative stress, and hormonal imbalances can accelerate muscle loss and chronic disease. Flax seeds help fight all of that, 1 tablespoon at a time. Next up are berries, whether it's blueberries, strawberries, or blackberries. These colorful fruits are true gifts from nature. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, compounds that neutralize free radicals in your body. Free radicals cause oxidative stress, and oxidative stress damages your muscles, your joints, your brain, and your cardiovascular system. Antioxidants are like the shield that protects your cells from harm. And berries aren't just antioxidant powerhouses, they're also high in vitamin C, which supports collagen production for your skin, your joints, and your connective tissue. Plus, berries are naturally low in sugar and high in fiber, making them perfect for balancing blood sugar. When you add a handful of berries to your Greek yogurt, you're not just adding flavor and color, you're adding medicine that fights aging at the cellular level. Now let's talk about cinnamon. Cinnamon isn't just a spice to sprinkle on desserts, it's a powerful natural healer. Cinnamon has been shown to help regulate blood sugar by improving insulin sensitivity. That means when you eat carbohydrates, your body uses them more efficiently and doesn't store them as fat. This is especially important as we get older because many people over 60 are dealing with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes. A little sprinkle of cinnamon in your morning Greek yogurt can help balance your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and add a warm, comforting flavor. Cinnamon is also antimicrobial, which means it helps fight off harmful bacteria and supports your immune system. Now imagine putting all of these together. You start with a cup of plain Greek yogurt packed with protein and probiotics. You add a tablespoon of chia seeds, a tablespoon of ground flax seeds, a handful of fresh berries, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Suddenly you don't just have a breakfast, you have a complete healing formula. You have protein to rebuild your muscles. You have omega-3C to fight inflammation and protect your heart. You have fiber to support your digestion and keep you full. You have antioxidants to fight aging and protect your cells. You have cinnamon to balance your blood sugar and keep your energy steady. This is the kind of meal that fuels you not just for the next few hours, but for the entire day. My friends, I cannot stress this enough. The small daily habits you build into your life will determine the quality of your health tomorrow. Adding these superfoods to your Greek yogurt is such a simple step, but it pays massive dividends over time. Think of it like investing in your future self. Every chia seed, every berry, every sprinkle of cinnamon is a deposit into your health account. And the return on that investment is strength, vitality, energy, and longevity. Some people think that in order to be healthy, you need expensive supplements or complicated diets, but the truth is, nature already gave us what we need. Seeds, fruits, and spices, these are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and they've been used for centuries to heal and nourish the body. All you need to do is bring them together in a way that your body can use every single day. Here's what I want you to do. Starting tomorrow, prepare yourself a bowl of Greek yogurt with chia seeds, flax seeds, berries, and cinnamon. Make it your morning ritual. Enjoy it slowly. Feel the nourishment. Do this every day for 30 days and pay attention to how your body changes. Notice your digestion improving, your energy lasting longer, your cravings decreasing, your strength building, and even your skin glowing. That's the power of real food. That's the power of nature working inside you. Remember, my friends, health is not about doing something big once in a while. It's about doing something small every single day. When you make these small, consistent changes, you create momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Don't underestimate the power of adding chia, flax, berries, and cinnamon to your breakfast. These little additions can change your life. I want to talk to you today about something that has the potential to change your life, and it starts with a simple commitment: 30 days. Just 30 days of making one small change in your morning routine can have a ripple effect on your health, your energy, and your confidence. I'm calling this the 30-day breakfast challenge, and if you're over 60, if you're concerned about muscle loss, fatigue, or just feeling older than you want to feel, this challenge can be the turning point for you. Now let me explain why 30 days is so powerful. Your body is a reflection of your habits, the food you eat, the way you move, the thoughts you think. These things add up over time. But here's the catch. Your body doesn't change overnight. It changes when you repeat a healthy action again and again until it becomes part of who you are. That's why 30 days is so important. It's long enough for your body to start responding, and it's long enough for your mind to start building a new habit. So here's the challenge. For the next 30 days, every single morning, start your day with 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. Add in those healing boosters: chia seeds, flax seeds, berries, maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. This is your medicine, your fuel, your foundation for the day. Don't skip it. Don't substitute it with coffee and toast. Make it your ritual. Because every time you do this, you're telling your body, I choose health, I choose strength, I choose life. Now you might be asking, Dr. Mandell, what can really change in just 30 days? Let me tell you exactly what you can expect. In the first week, you'll notice your energy starting to shift. Instead of that mid-morning crash that comes after a carb-heavy breakfast, you'll feel steady, balanced, and more alert. That's because the protein is stabilizing your blood sugar, the fiber is slowing digestion, and the healthy fats are giving you long-lasting fuel. By the second week, your digestion will start improving. The probiotics in the yogurt will balance your gut bacteria, while the fiber from the seeds and berries will keep everything moving smoothly. You'll feel lighter, less bloated, and more comfortable in your own body. By the third week, your cravings will begin to fade. When your body gets the protein and nutrients it needs in the morning, it doesn't scream for sugar and snacks all day long. You'll notice that you're more in control of your appetite, which means fewer empty calories and better overall nutrition. And by the end of the fourth week, something incredible happens. You begin to feel stronger. Your muscles respond to the protein and nutrients. Your body starts to rebuild itself. Even simple tasks, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, walking around the block, begin to feel easier. That's the magic of consistency. That's the power of giving your body what it needs day after day without fail. Well, my friends, It's not just about the physical changes. Something much deeper happens during those 30 days. You begin to believe in yourself again. You start to see that you are not powerless against aging, that you are not stuck with weakness, fatigue, or decline. You realize that you can take control, that you can make choices today that transform your tomorrow, and that shift in mindset is more powerful than any medicine. I want you to picture yourself 30 days from now. You've completed the challenge. You've had protein-packed, healing breakfast every morning. You feel lighter, stronger, more energized. You look in the mirror and see a spark in your eyes again. You're proud of yourself because you followed through. And now you know that if you can do it for 30 days, you can keep doing it for 60 days, for 90 days, for the rest of your life. That's how transformation happens. Not in giant leaps, but in small, consistent steps repeated over time. Some of you might think, Dr. Mandell, 30 days sounds like a lot. But let me tell you something. 30 days will pass whether you take this challenge or not. The question is, who will you be 30 days from now? Will you be the same, stuck in the same habits, feeling the same frustrations, or will you be stronger, healthier, and more alive? That choice is entirely up to you. Now here's a tip that will help you succeed. Don't just make this about food. Make it about ritual. Prepare your yogurt the night before if you need to. Add your chia, flax, and berries. Put it in the fridge so it's ready when you wake up. This removes the excuse of, I don't have time. When it's ready to go, all you need to do is enjoy it. Make it something you look forward to. Maybe you sit by the window, enjoy the morning light, and practice gratitude while you eat. Turn it into a sacred moment, because this isn't just breakfast. This is you investing in your future self. I've seen patients, friends, and followers take this challenge and completely transform their lives. One woman in her late 60s told me that after 30 days she felt stronger than she had in years. Her digestion improved, her sleep got better, and she lost weight without even trying. Another man told me that for the first time in a decade he felt like he had control over his cravings. And another shared that he simply felt happier, more confident, more alive. All from one simple daily change. My friends, the body is amazing. It responds when you give it what it needs, but you have to take that first step. You have to commit. So I'm asking you right now, will you accept the 30-day challenge? Will you make the choice to nourish your body with protein, probiotics, and superfoods every morning? Will you give yourself the gift of health, strength, and vitality? Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's not about being on a strict diet or depriving yourself. It's about adding one simple healing ritual to your life every day for 30 days. And once you feel the difference, you won't want to stop. So my challenge to you is simple. Start tomorrow. Take 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Add your seeds, your berries, your cinnamon, and enjoy it. Do it every morning for the next 30 days, and then come back and tell me how you feel. Share it with your loved ones. Inspire them to take the challenge too. Together we can spread health, hope, and healing.